LG has entered the LLM space, OpenAI releases actually good voice models, you can win $1 million vibe coding, and Google and Mistral go head to head. That's this week in AI, so let's take a look. Out of nowhere, LG has released some AI models called Exa1 Deep. I guess they're working on some seriously powerful fridges. They describe these models as AI with enhanced reasoning capabilities, competing with industry-leading models, excelling in understanding mathematical logic, reasoning about scientific concepts, and solving programming problems. The benchmarks back this up too, with the models seemingly punching well above their weight, with the 32 billion parameter model outperforming DeepSeek's 671 billion one in math, science, and coding. The 7.8 billion parameter and 2.4 billion parameter models each ranked first in all major benchmarks against their equivalent models as well. The only problem though is that the model can only be used for research purposes, no commercial use allowed at all, with LG owning all rights to the model and all of its outputs, which is a pretty brutal license. Moving on to the big OpenAI, they unveiled an impressive new suite of audio models. You can play around with these today on OpenAI.fm. The text-to-speech one actually allows you to instruct it to speak in specific ways like accents, attitudes, and personality. It's genuinely pretty impressive.
Subscribe, 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 subscribe.
The best part though is that these models are significantly cheaper than their competitors such as 11 Labs, with the text-to-speech model estimated to be around 1.5 cents per minute, which is over 80% cheaper. The speech-to-text models also outperform existing solutions in accuracy and reliability, especially in challenging scenarios like accents, noisy environments, and varying speech speeds. Talking of OpenAI, Google released its new open models, Gemma 3, calling them the most powerful models that you can run on one GPU. They're designed to run fast directly on devices like phones, laptops, and workstations, helping developers create AI applications wherever people need them. They come in a range of sizes from 1 billion parameters up to 27 billion parameters. Unfortunately for Google though, I think that claim of most powerful got surpassed a few days later by the French, with Mistral releasing Mistral Small 3.1, which outperforms Gemma 3's 27 billion parameter model in most categories. It's great to see competition on these models though, as these are the ones that can actually run on an RTX 4090 or even a Mac with 32GB of RAM, which delights those of us who like to self-host things. Now, one thing that the tech industry loves is VC. It's all the rage at the moment. No, not that one. I'm talking about vibe coding. Peter, aka Levels.io on Twitter, was the source of some controversy recently when he released his vibe-coded game, where you can buy planes for $30 and companies can advertise on blimps. Credit to him though, it's worked and he's at 87,000 MRR, which is 1 million ARR. You can get in on this action as well, as he's now hosting a vibe coding game jam. You need to make a web game where at least 80% of the code has to be AI generated, and you're not meant to have any loading screens or heavy downloads. Most likely this means that you'll be going with 3JS. At the moment, it seems like the prize is being tweeted about, but sponsors are probably coming soon as well. If you actually want to attempt to make some money from AI code though, Bolt is going for a world record with the largest ever hackathon with the largest ever prize fund, currently at over $1 million. Sponsors include Superbase, Cloudflare, Sentry, and the judges include Levels, Logan from Google, Theo, Evan, and loads more. This is definitely going to be a fascinating one to watch. Sign up now if you want a chance at that money. To help us out with the vibe coding, Windsurf released Windsurf Tab, bundling together all kinds of actions like tab to import, tab to jump, super complete, all integrated with the terminal, clipboard, and cascade. I'm thinking of getting a new keyboard for the future. What do you think? There we go, that's the last week in AI. Let me know if I missed any news, subscribe, and as always, see you in the next one.